Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video I'm going to highlight 5 altcoins that I believe have huge potential to do well in the month of April. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And we have a private sale happening today in the Discord. I'm just going to cover off what project that is at the end of this video. So if you're interested in getting into projects super early, stay tuned until the very end of this video. Right, let's highlight these 5 altcoins. Let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here, and Aritram is the first one that I want to cover. I know it's up 10.71% at the time of recording at $1.27. This is a project that I have recently been dollar cost averaging into, and one that I believe people should go away and do their own research on, see whether it resonates with you. I personally believe that this looks like a really solid project for the future. But I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as educational purposes only. Go do that research. Now, look, I think that this is a fantastic opportunity. And why do I feel this way? Well, their launch went terribly. It was up at $11 and dropped significantly, and this is because their website it basically went down. It wasn't able to deal with all of the people that were trying to participate in the airdrop. So bad start, but I think that shouldn't take away from the actual underlying technology for this project, and potentially is a huge opportunity. So this one is again secure scaling for Ethereum. I really do like this project, and I think that it's one to go, like I say, do your research on, one for the future. Moving on, and we've got XRP currently up 17.06% at the time of recording at 0.5672, ranked 6th by market cap. This one should come as no surprise. My expectations for XRP is that there's potential for the lawsuit to be ending soon. Don't get me wrong, I think it's going to get dragged on longer. But while you've got all of this speculation, I do think that this is a project that has potential to do really well in the month of April. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Obviously, we've got their website there. We don't really need to see that. Moving on to the third project, and this is Optimism OP is the ticker. It's up 9.61% at the time of recording at $2.27. Now, I like this one. It's ranked 65th by market cap. Again, it's a layer 2. Again, low cost and lightning fast Ethereum layer 2 blockchain. Again, this is one that's had some big announcements over the last few months, and I expect it to do really, really well. Lots of integrations, and I'm super excited about this project. And it is one that, I have invested in. It's one that I have been talking about for some time in this bear market. So go do that research is kind of what I'm encouraging people to do here. Moving on to the fourth project, and that is SingularityNET AGIX, up 11.23% at the time of recording at 0.443. And again, artificial intelligence, machine learning. This is like an ecosystem for artificial intelligence, and one that I expect to do really well. We've been participating in seed rounds and private rounds for many of the projects building on, or with, I should say, with SingularityNET on various different platforms, just to be really clear, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Cardano, and so forth. These projects do look immense. We've got Hypercycles, one that we've done a seed round and private sale for. That is a layer 2 sidechain for Cardano, scaling artificial intelligence. Again, a fantastic project that we were able to support our community, get into super early. We've had Rejuve is basically a longevity project, again using artificial intelligence and machine learning. Again, another fantastic project. And much more. We've just done 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, which is tracer coins, again using technology from SingularityNET, and there are more to come. I just need to be really clear. This for me is going to be the bull market of the Singularity group. artificial intelligence is getting talked about more and more. So yeah, look, I expect this one to do really, really well. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. This is a project that Nick and myself brought to years ago, and sometimes we get into these things just a little bit too early and it takes a bit of time. So if you've got into a project that we've talked about, maybe it just needs a little bit more time before it really kicks off. A bit like SingularityNET. Again, I love this project. I think it's going to go on to do really, really well. Moving on to the fifth and the final project, 𝗖𝗢𝗔𝗂, up 1.71% at the time of recording. Again, I think this is one that is under the radar, tiny project. And I think that it has some potential. Definitely worth going to do some research on it. Efficient storage economy, secure, reliable, and all that wonderful stuff. I really do like the idea of this project. For me, it's just whether it can get some traction, get some adoption. But that's the thing with these projects: super early, super high risk. But actually, if you're onto something and these projects' underlying technology is really, really good, then the adoption normally comes. So they just need to work on their marketing, in my opinion. But look, I think this is one to definitely go away and do some research on. Now, moving on to the private sale that we've got happening today. I encourage people to go do their research and not just FOMO into any old project. But 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, this is a Web3 platform, and basically what they're looking to do is basically be the app store, like for Apple, for example, but for dApps, so for blockchain, and they want to be the first dApp store, and basically they do due diligence on projects before they go in the store. So it gives you a bit more comfort that it's not going to be a rug pull and all that wonderful stuff. On top of that, they've got some big investors already, the likes of Crypto.com, Binance, for example, and like DAO makers, just to list a few for you. We have all the information, the pitch deck, the white paper, the light paper, all the details that you would need to make an informed decision as to whether you want to invest in a private sale for this particular project. I really want to level the playing field, and this is something that Nick and myself have really been trying to do over the last year or so, is make it accessible for our community to get into some of these really immense projects super early. Because we've always said from day dot, from the moment we set up this channel, that getting into projects, good projects, super early is the best way to make good money in this space. Now, with that said, there's high risk. I mean, I got into Polygon Matic at 1.5 cent and was talking about it on the channel at 1.5 cent. Now, at the time, Polygon Matic wasn't like Polygon Matic is now. It wasn't seen that way. It was huge risk. And sometimes, these pay off. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they go to zero, and sometimes they go on to do really, really well. So go away, do your own research, understand the risk, never invest more than you're willing to lose, and make sure that, you're basing all your financial decisions on your own, basis, on your own views and opinions and your own research. And, if you're not comfortable with that, go find yourself a financial advisor and seek support from one of those qualified individuals. But Nick and myself, we're not qualified financial advisors. This is just for educational purposes only, and is just purely our opinions on these projects. I've got a page here. Binance Labs leads $3 million seed round fund for Magic Square. So look, these are top tier projects in my opinion, ones to definitely go away, do some research on, and see whether they resonate with you. Huge opportunity. Jump down into the Discord. Link is in the description. You will find all the information on the private sale there. If you enjoyed today's video and you appreciate the lengths that Nick and myself are going to create opportunities for our community, please do subscribe to the channel, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications, and mash the hell out of that like button. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will catch you in the next one.